This disheartened man, trapped by regret, made another mistake. So the judge gave him a fragile opportunity to fix his path.
What have you been doing on probation?
I finished my classes. I finished community service and parenting classes as well.
All right, so what happened?
There was a domino effect of things happening at the time. I had lost my car, so it led me to losing my job, and it was just a lot of things happening. I was moving at the same time.
So why didn't you call probation?
There was many times that she would switch the timing, and I didn't have a car at the time, so it would lead for me not to go. But I would call. She would,
So you were saying you were having issues with probation?
no, just getting there.
Why didn't you come back to the court and say, hey, I'm having issues? And maybe I would have said, okay, I'm going to give you 3 months, get your life together, and you can report by Zoom. So why didn't you do that?
I should have done that. I don't know.
Here's the thing, you're looking at 20 years in prison. You're going to have to start learning how to problem solve, and that problem solve can't be not paying attention to your responsibilities. I'm going to extend you for 4 months. All right, the court is calling 2021 CR 9154C, State versus Isaac Hernandez. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Gary Henry.
Defense?
Karen Corby, attorney for Isaac Hernandez, Your Honor.
And are you Isaac Hernandez? Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Isaac Hernandez who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2021 CR 9154C for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams on November 29, 2021 for a period of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Yes, Your Honor. Violate condition number 2 on or about the 26th day of May 2023 in Bear County, Texas. Defendant Isaac Hernandez did then and there consume alcoholic beverages in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Violate conditions.
All right, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 2 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. It is the kind motion. And to actually extend the individual on his deferred for 9 months. And for this individual to come up to date with his probation and fees and other things that he has on probation.
All right, and probation on Hernandez, is that your recommendation? All right. You want to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
You can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Isaac Hernandez.
All right, you can lower your hand. What have you been doing on probation?
I finished my drug classes. I finished community service and parenting classes as well.
All right, so what happened?
There was a domino effect of things happening at the time. I had lost my car, so it led me to losing my job, and it was just a lot of things happening. I was moving at the same time.
So why didn't you call probation?
I did. There was many times that she would switch the timing, and I didn't have a car at the time, so it would lead for me not to go. But I would call. She would,
So you were saying you were having issues with probation?
with no, just like with the car getting there, just getting there.
So if she was changing, or the probation officer was changing times on you, which was causing issues, why didn't you come back to the court and say, hey, I'm having issues, probation is changing times on me? And maybe I would have said, okay, I'm going to give you 3 months, get your life together, and you can report by Zoom. So why didn't you do that?
I should have done that. I don't know.
Here's the thing, you're looking at 20 years in prison. You're going to have to start learning how to problem solve, and that problem solve can't be not paying attention to your responsibilities, because based upon this plea of true to number 2, I could still revoke you. This agreement you have with the parties is just a recommendation for me. You have a contract with the court. It's not a contract with the state or the defense. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So do not come back here again for violations where you have not tried to reach out to probation and reach out to the court if there's an issue. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, court is finding violation of condition number 2 true. The court will extend you for, I'm going to extend you for 3 months.
Thank
And
you.
Judge, it would be extended from November of this last year.
Huh?
And that,
Then I'm going
that's,
to, I'm going to extend you for 4 months.
Yes, ma'am.
And because he's completed everything, has he not?
payments, Your Honor.
Except for payment?
I don't think there's any restitution, but.
All right. Is there any restitution?
No, Judge.
All right. So this is what we're going to do. How much does he owe in payments?
But the total amount due is $1,470.
When do you think you'll be able to pay that?
At least within, within 4 months, I'll be able to pay it.
Do you think you can pay before then, though? Maybe you can borrow some money from family or something?
Yes, I can.
Here's the thing, the bad thing, let me just tell you the bad thing about borrowing money. Then that's hanging over your head because it's still money you need to pay. This is what I'm going to do. I'm finding two true. I'm going to extend you for 8 months. If you pay off that amount, $1,470 sooner than that, I will let you off early. But what that means is there has to be no more violations, no drinking of alcohol, nothing. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is there anything else?
Nothing to say.
Nothing further, Your Honor?
All right. Make sure, probation, if you can make sure, well, let me give this to you. That's $1,470. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, but otherwise you've been doing great. Don't let we can go off the record, don't let life's problems beat you down. Everybody has some issues that crop up in their life. I have issues that crop up in my life. You just have to deal with it and learn how to problem solve. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right,
Judge, may I?
yes.
His mother is in the gallery
Mhm.
and she says she can pay that today. She wants to pay it today.
Oh,
Judge, he does work. He works
all right,
hard.
so Mom, are you planning on paying that today? All right, are you gonna make him pay that back?
Yes, he works for my husband, so he's gonna pay that.
Well, I mean, that's just some extra payment he has. Here's the thing. This is what I always say. If you lend money to family members or friends, consider it a gift. Don't hold it against them if they don't pay it back. If they pay it back, great. If they don't,
Yes, that's definitely how I see it.
okay. All right. Thanks, Mom. You should thank your mom for agreeing to pay this.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Once it's paid, then you all can file an early termination. All right. Good luck. Don't come back here
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks, Your Honor.
unless you're coming back by to say hi.
This troubled soul, lost in his own turmoil, faces charges that threaten to define him. Yet, the judge offered a chance for healing, guiding him toward redemption instead of punishment.
Let me explain something to you. This whole releasing of anger towards your attorney and not thinking things through is an issue for you. So you need to start thinking before you just lose it and enter into your angry phase. Do you understand? So all you had to do was calm down and say, I don't understand. Well, here's the thing. But here's the thing. Listen, all right? Your felony case, the state does not have the labs, right? What we're trying to do and what your attorney is trying to do, this is where the counselor of law comes in, is we're trying to make sure, and he's trying to make sure that you don't pick up another felony because we're dealing with the homelessness issue, maybe mental health issues. He's trying to work on all of that with all of the other caseload he has. So it does you no good to be angry with him, to speak to him in an angry way, because guess what? He's trying to help you.